Hey everybody, I'm Lauren Price and this is Disc Golf VR 360 and I am at Fort Tuthill Disc Golf Course. It's in the Fort Tuthill County Park, Coconino County Park in Flagstaff. There's 18 holes here and it's a fun course. I really enjoyed it. Anyways, let's get started. Hole 1, it's 249. You can't really see the hole because it's in the shade right now, but it's just straight out there. I put it out there, parked it earlier when I played it with a couple of guys. Anyways, 249. Hole 2, 253, straight down there. Got lots of trees on either side, but if you can just go straight for it, you'll wind up right where you should. You can take and go off to the side, off to hyzer off to this direction here. You just have to get past the trees. Same thing for forehand off to this direction. 253. Hole 3, 222 feet. There's two ways in which you can get there. There's a gap right over here to the right, and then there's forehand and hyzer off to this side here, off to the left. 222. Hole 4, 435 feet. It's right over there. Gotta get it right between those, get it in that big gap there for an anhyzer turn over. Forehand would be a good one, or just go straight at it through the gap over here. 435, par 4. Hole 5, 261 feet, just straight out there. Can't miss it. It's in the shade right now, so you really can't make it out. You'll see it when we get up there. 261. Hole 6, 274 feet, right there, right up the middle. Can't miss it. Hole 7, 220 feet. It sits straight out there. You really can't see it because it's in the shadow right now. But it sits on it's an elevated basket. It's got kind of a platform built around it. 220, right up that way. Hole 8, 443 feet, par 4. It's on out there, off to the left here somewhat, but right out there, 443, par 4. Hole 9, 333 feet. It's right straight up there. You can see it. It's kind of in a shadow, a little bit of a shadow. 330 feet, 333 feet. Hole 10, 245 feet. Pretty much right there between the trees. Got a little bit of sunlight on them. 245. Hole 11, 428 feet, par 3. It's straight out there. You can barely make it out. You can see the headband, yellow headband. It's in the sunlight. Just got to get it out there to the stump, and then you have a good shot at getting out down to the basket for par. 428. Hole 12, 420 feet. It's out this way and just a little to the left. Your first shot needs to get past that horizontal branch or tree that's fallen down there. You need to get past that. They refer to that as a hitching post. So get past that, and then you have a good shot at putting the disc up by the basket. It is, I believe, a par 4, as it should be. Yes, it is a par 4. 420, right up that way. Hole 13, 459 feet, par 4. There's no Mandy's or anything, but the hole is out that way. You'll get to see it when we get up over here and kind of clear that bend, because you're going to want to go to the right eventually here, but it's out that way there. Hole 14, 269. It's out over here. You really can't make it out. You can see a little bit of the yellow headband. But what you're going to want to do is try to get around this one tree here, or go through the gap there. And if you have a forehand, you can do a forehand and hyzer off this way here. But just go out over here for a hyzer. The fence on the right, anything on the other side of the fence is OB, and there's a road far past it. Asphalt is OB, so remember that. We'll see that. You'll see that on the next hole as well. 269. Hole 15, 505 feet, par 4. You really have a hard time making it out, but it's all the way down, maybe 10 to 15 feet from the fence line. Well, actually, the fence only goes to right there, but there's a bunch of rocks going along the asphalt road. Asphalt is OB. Anything over the fence is OB. So you just want to go nice and straight right up there. The basket is in the far corner, and when you get closer to it, you'll then see it. I'll show you when you get there. 505, that way. Hole 16, 265, right there. I'd call that an ace run. Go for it. Hole 17, 223 feet, sitting right there in the shade. Real easy to get to. Just throw a little hyzer out that way there, and should just slide right on up. Well, kinda. You gotta remember there's rocks here that stop that sliding action. So you can't expect a whole bunch of action off the ground with all the rocks here. Anyways, 223. Hole 18, 662 feet. You're not going to see the basket until you get probably on your third shot. It's a par 5, and there's a road here. It's asphalt. All asphalt is OB. You have the parking lot over there. That's OB. And probably about 10 feet past the hole is more asphalt. And that's also OB. So it's straight out there, 662. And if you see that red box, that's kind of shoot for that. And when you get down there, you'll see that the basket is just to the left in a little patch of dirt. 662 par 5. Last hole, 18. Well, that wraps up Fort Tuthill Disc Golf Course here in Flagstaff. This is a fun course. I could see playing it at least a couple times on a regular basis. It's an easy course to walk because it's fairly flat for the most part. There isn't any of the up and down that you usually get with mountain courses. And this is around 7,000 feet elevation, so you can feel the effects of the altitude. It's pretty well shaded, like the McPherson Park. In the summertime, I'm sure that makes a big difference. That pretty much wraps up the Flagstaff courses. I've got Little America, Thorpe, McPherson, Northern Arizona University, and now I've got Fort Tuthill. There's a couple of other small 9-hole courses, but I'm not going to mess with them because it's just too much work to do. Anyways, time to head home and get back to editing footage. See you soon.